The only card you need for Play the Border Zap are your GeoPlunge cards. The object of Play the Border Zap is similar to Play the Ranks. It's to try to win as many tricks as possible. And in Play the Border Zap, there'll be a total of 6 tricks available to win. So to begin, the dealer is going to deal 3 GeoPlunge cards to each team. Teams look at their cards, and when the dealer says so, each team discards one of its cards and gives it to the other team. So you give one card away, and you receive a card from your opponent. So now you have 3 cards. Those cards are put aside. Then we repeat that process. The dealer then deals you 3 more cards. Each team looks at its cards, and they discard one of their cards to their opponent, and their opponent gives them a card. So now you have a total of 6 GeoPlunge cards. The last step is the dealer is going to give each team 1 more card, but they're going to deal it face up. Teams put the cards in there with their other cards, and then they get to decide which card they want to discard. So they'll take a card and discard it face down to leave them with a total of 6 cards to play. The teams then play 6 tricks, one at a time. Whichever team wins a trick is the lead team for the next trick. So for each trick, the lead team plays its card face down and announces the state it's playing. So Florida is the card being put down by the lead team. The other team plays its card face up. Then the other cards turn face up to determine which team has won the trick. The lead team wins the trick unless the card played by its opponent can zap it. There are 3 ways that an opponent can zap the lead card. We'll look at those in the examples next. Let's take a look at a few examples of how one team can zap the other team and win a trick. So the lead team plays its card face down, and they say the state that they're playing, so the state of Montana. The non-lead team can zap it by playing a card that has the same number of borders. So when we turn them over, we see that Montana has 4 border states and Alabama has 4 border states. So the second team is able to zap the lead team's card and win that trick. Another example would be as if one team played Missouri face down. So the lead team plays Missouri. The second team plays Nebraska face up. And so when we turn it over, we see that the non-leading team zaps Missouri and wins the trick because they played Nebraska, which borders Missouri. So that enables them to zap the card and steal it. So the non-lead team wins that trick as well. And one final example, if a team plays Texas face down and the non-leading team plays Utah. This also enables that non-leading team to zap and take the cards, because the third way to zap is if you play a state that it doesn't border the other state, but it has a common border. So Utah has a border of New Mexico, and Texas has a border of New Mexico. So you would be able to zap the card that way as well. Whichever team wins at least 4 tricks wins the game. If both teams win 3 tricks, whichever team wins the last trick wins the game. The winning team receives bonus points if it wins 5 tricks, and if they do win 5 tricks, the game ends early.